What's up, guys? Beast Mo with the Haven family, and we're gonna redo the Purple Stipulation tour today. I've been waiting about 2 weeks for it to come back up. It's finally here, and I wanted to walk you through a couple different ways. I previously made a video, but I only showed you guys one way to set this up and execute it, and there's a couple different ways, and I also want to show you what it's gonna look like in a feud. So it's an 8-charge purple. 43k damage, choose 5 gems to make into black. 4-charge black, 32k damage, you choose 3 gems to generate into pyro gems. That turns everything purple above it. Then it's a 6-charge black, 40k damage, choose 4 pyros to destroy. If you have his gear, you get to break 6, but I'm going to show you how you only need to break 1, and you're going to turn the whole board purple. For the entourage, in this tour, we're going to use Woods and Titus. That gets us the purple MP ready and 4 extra blacks. I have Lacey in there for extra damage, just to show you what it'll look like in a feud. And Bella for 1 more black gem. And in a feud, you would have to use APA for purple because it's an 8-charge to get it off turn 1. And he actually hits pretty hard for 5-star bronze Trickster. The new Cena, he's going to actually overtake Snoop for making these purple gems. He makes so many. He's just like Zombie Taker, where every time the trap gem breaks, he makes a few extras, and then they just keep combining and breaking, and it goes on and on and on. So Snoop's going to get overtaken, but, you know, not a ton of people have him right now, and if you have Snoop, he's very good for this tour. So right off the bat, you're going to set out your your pyro gems. I put them on the bottom because they make everything above it in the purple. And the first way I'm going to show you is the way I like the best, but you do lose 1 column. So I set up a 5 break on the bottom. So I'm going to go with this right side here. And then I break that red, and up above it, it's all going to turn purple. It's going to turn into a wild card. Then it's going to break this entire row on the bottom. But if I left the board as is, this purple and this purple would combine, and my wild card can end up over there. So you can't leave that there. And then what else I do is I try to get rid of as many purples off the board as I can. I need a 3 break, so I'm going to take that. Then we're going to try to get rid of some of these purples. We can even get rid of that one. I think we're good there. We can't do the other one because it would make 2 3 breaks. So let's set with that. Hopefully we don't cause a cascade. Then we're going to set them out again. Yeah, now we're golden. But the one drawback of it this way is you're only going to turn 6 columns purple. And you always want to get rid of those purple gems because when they're already purple, you're not getting points for, turning them purple. They're purple. If that makes sense. So you're just going to break the 1 red. And because there's nothing to the left and to the right of this column, it's going to turn into a wild card. Then it's going to create a row break here on the bottom. And let's take a look at the damage it does. Not too bad. So that did 525k. At 5-star silver, that's going to get up around 700k. That's not bad. Now we have a ton of board to play with. So I'm going to show you the other way to set this up where you can actually get out 9 pyros. So first you're going to put them out. This is actually going to be kind of funky to make work because of the way all those blacks are at the bottom, but we're going to try to make it work anyway. Then you're going to have to set up make a 5 break, set up a 3 break. So we're going to need to break this, and breaking that blue on the right is going to turn that into a wild card and break those. And then we're going to set up another one on this side and then break that blue again. And then we need to set up a 5 break. So if we go 1, 2, 3, that's not going to cause a cascade unless something else pops in. And then we have to set up a 3 break, which there's actually already one there in the middle. So let's just try to kill some of these purples now. There's so many purples. I don't want to get too crazy. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. So we're going to do the 5 break. Hopefully not cause a big cascade. Beautiful. Set them out again. One, 2, 3. Now we're going to take our 3 break. We're going to get an extra turn. Put them out again. So you only need 1 right now. But what I'm going to do, because I'm not doing a row break. If this was a row break, we would be turning the entire 7 columns purple. But I set this up a little differently to show you. And the one that I'm not breaking, actually I could break that one too. I'm going to break it. Well, I guess we don't even need to put them out. They're all going to break. So, all right, we're going to break 3 this time. Not every time. If I had the blacks set up a little bit different, this yellow in the middle wouldn't be turning into a wild card, and it wouldn't be making everything on the bottom break. It's going to turn everything on the bottom into one giant wild card now. So broke the 2 blues and the yellow. And then now it's going to be another one giant wild card. And then let's take a look at that damage. So we did them all that time. 620K. Hey, not too shabby, right? Takes a little bit of setup, but it's absolutely doable. But this time we'll go back to the other way. So we're going to set out our 3. I think I'm going to do a 5 break again just because I want to show you the row break with all 7. So let's do that. And we have a little bit of the pin bar to play with. So now we'll hit it again. That 5 break on the right, on the top, with all the blacks already out, that kind of scaring me a little, though. That's a lot of blacks. So if I put this here, it might break too many and cause a giant cascade. If I go like that, and then like that, I should be good. Yeah, let's roll with that. Hopefully we don't cascade. Too bad. All right, so now we're going to do all 7 of them. He hits really hard. He really does. Set him up with Fury. And he's going to be pretty dang good. Oh, I forgot to take my 3 break. No cascades. No whammies. Sweet. Get that last one out. Now we're going to do the row break. This is going to be a little bit easier. I got super... It's my father. I call him Big. I got super lucky because the purples weren't aligned. Because if I break this one down here and the purples are aligned, and in columns next to each other, it would combine the wild card. So we did get lucky with this. So this is going to go straight up. Break everything left and right. Huge cascade. And let's see what the damage is. 560. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, so let's see. We got to do it 2 more times. There's not a ton of blacks on the board this time, so maybe we'll do this a little bit different. Yeah, let me show you another way to set this up. There's so many ways to make this work. So we're going to do now breaks in the middle. This isn't the best way to do it, but it does work. So we could put 1 here. We could put 1 here. And then nothing's left and right, so that's cool. And then we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can't do that. What if we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? That'll work. As long as we don't cascade, we're straight. Yeah, see that, I still have an opportunity to make this work, but it's getting a little dicey now. So as you can see though, you don't need the gear. If you have the gear, great. It makes it easier. You could just set these 6 out on the bottom, break them, and call it a day. Here, I gotta do this too. But it's not absolutely necessary. His gear, if you don't have it, no worries. Alright, so we don't need to set... I mean, we have 2 more to put out, but if I put them out, they're just going to get broken right away. The only time I really need them is I put them on a column where I wasn't able to break it, and I'll put them like 1 or 2 rows up, and sometimes a cascade will fall in, and then you'll get it. Like, look, we could break 1, 2, 3. That's going to turn all of those into wild cards. And then it's going to break those. Another wild card. It's a pretty cool way to run this. It really is. It's fun to set up and play with. Another 620K. I use Lana for the female. I set her up yellow, blue, blue with Daniel Bryant and whoever else makes purple gems. And I don't use an MP trainer. I just use the blue if the opportunity comes up. If not, I'm just trying to run through with the yellow move. I think one of them turns like 12 green gems into purple. So I'll use that if it's not going to cause an early cascade. The other one's a 4x2 random area into purple. And you don't need to use that. It does far less purples than the male. And like I was saying earlier, Cena's going to overtake this. But we'll check at the end of this match and see how many we actually made. It's going to be quite a few. So this is our last time through it. I'm going to try to go through pretty quickly. There's not many blacks on the board. I don't even know if there's enough for me to make this work this time. And in a feud, if you have less blacks than this and you couldn't use Titus, you're not going to be able to do the 5 and the 3 break. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's that. And that's that. Alright, cool. This is probably my favorite way to do it, the row break. It just seems the easiest. It's the less amount of setup. Man, I just keep getting unlucky. That's like 3 in a row that they caused a cascade. It happens. It happens. So this time we're just gonna... Oh, I totally screwed up and you guys get to see it live. Well, not live, but you get... I can't fix it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Remember when I was telling you the purples, they can't be left and right of the column you're breaking? Well, this time it is. So if I break this purple in the middle, on the right and the left of that yellow, that could turn into my wild card and none of this will break. So then you have an option. You could either I have the gear so I could just break all 6, but I'm not going to do that because I want you to see what happens if you kind of make a mistake. I might get lucky. It's 7 chances of it falling where I don't want and 2 chances of it falling where I don't want. So we're going to go for it, but if this was in a real event like a feud, and I wasn't making a video to show you, I would just break the 6 and call it a day. So let's just take the 1 and see if we get lucky or not. We did get lucky. But it could have fallen on those other 2 spots, and this wouldn't have happened, and I would have been stuck, and this is my last turn. Unfortunate, right? So that's it, guys. That's the Purple Stipulation Tour. If you guys need any help with this, leave me a comment. I'll definitely get back to you because I know this took me a while to get used to when I first started doing it, but once I did it, again and again, it became pretty simple. So we made almost 200 purple gems. We broke 217. That's not too bad. Did a ton of damage. I think we averaged like around 600K every time. That'll go up at 5-star silver. He could be a turn 1 feud guy if you build him properly. I would put Fury on him. Just try to maximize that purple damage. But there you have it. As always, guys, I enjoyed making this video. Leave me a comment like I said. I'll get back to you, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.